Hi, I'm Brooks Van Norman from Wheat Free Now. In this video, I'm on location in downtown Los Angeles, California at Babycakes NYC. Babycakes is a bakery that specializes in sweet treats that are both wheat-free and gluten-free. The business was started on the East Coast by Erin McKenna, who also has a cookbook out by the same name, Babycakes, and it's doing very well. Today, we're here at the Los Angeles location to meet some of the key people behind the business, learn more about this operation, and try some of these fantastic products. So let's go inside and have some sweet baby cakes. Hello, good morning. Okay, we're here inside Babycakes with Pam, the kitchen manager. So Pam, why don't you give us a brief background on how Babycakes got started?
Okay, sure. Basically, Erin McKenna, the owner, she had sensitivities to gluten and also some dairy sensitivities. So she kind of went out one day and started trying to find food once she realized that she could eat, and realized that what was out there was pretty terrible. So she started developing her own line, and that's basically how we got started.
Great. I also noticed from the website that some of the products are sweetened with agave syrup. Can you tell us a little bit about the reason you use agave?
Sure. It's a low glycemic sweetener. It's also fairly low processed. So we use it because it's safe for people that want to avoid sugar. Some people that want to avoid sugar, you should always talk to your doctor first. And it's a natural sweetener. So we like to use the best quality products here.
Okay, great. And agave is also good for people that are diabetic too.
Possibly. If you're type 2 diabetic, you can sometimes digest it better. Again, you just have to verify with your doctor that it's safe.
Okay, great. Now, gluten-free donuts, that has to be a first. Tell us about that.
I would say I think it has to be a first. I don't know for sure, but basically Erin, she kind of wanted to find the next best thing, and she decided, let's do donuts, and they're probably the most amazing thing I think that we sell. They are baked, not fried, which is also pretty awesome with them, and we do a variety of flavors. We try to get really creative on them.
Yep.
So really good.
Great. Now, for people who want to buy the cookbook and start cooking the Babycakes way, what kind of advice would you offer to people for their first few attempts at some of the recipes?
Well, first thing I would say is definitely read the book all the way through. There's a lot of tips in it for, techniques and what to buy. Also, make sure you're buying the correct ingredients. Erin's very specific in there about what ingredients and what brands you should buy. If you can get them, definitely go with what she tells you. We also have a Twitter account that you can follow that gives you cookbook advice. And if all else fails, you can always email in and somebody will get back to you with some help on, if you're having any problems. But baking gluten-free is definitely not easy. So, try your best to follow the instructions completely as they're written. So.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now, this location opened up in January of this year, and I understand that you also deliver. Can you tell us a little bit about that, whether it's locally or nationally?
We deliver locally in Los Angeles. We use the messenger service. We'll go anywhere in LA. And then also we do shipments to the West Coast. New York still does the shipments on the East Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, we'll get baby cakes to you any way we can.
Now, some of the products are gluten-free and some of the products are wheat-free. Can you talk about that?
Sure. We do a line of spelt products. Pretty much all we do now that is spelt is our biscuits, and then we have a line of cupcakes. And those are for people that aren't necessarily gluten-free, that just might be coming in with either just possibly only wheat sensitivities, or people that are just vegan or just want to try something healthier. I would say we're about like 70% gluten-free. So.
Okay, great. And the last question is, are there any other locations planned?
I wouldn't be the person to ask. I don't know. Right now we're just trying to keep this one, up and running, and also New York up and running. Then we'll work from there. So.
Great. Pam, thanks so much. It was a pleasure. Oh, that was a fantastic experience. If you're in New York or downtown Los Angeles and you're looking for a healthy, sweet treat, I recommend you check out Babycakes. I'm Brooks Van Norman from Wheat Free Now.